Okay, I'll cut to the chase since this video isn't very scripted. I like Deathbattle. It pits characters that can never really meet against each other. So today I wanted to list my top favorite death battles that I want to hunt in Deathbattle. Well, matchups. So the first one is Saxon Hale versus Senator Armstrong. The entire reason I want this is because they're two strong businessmen with super strength. That's really about it. And also, a lot of people have been wanting this matchup for a long time. I forgot to mention that in the original recording. The second one is Manchester Black versus Magneto. And the most YouTube safe way I can put this is that in the comics, Manchester Black's dad died to the funny mustache man in World War II. And, well, people know Magneto's origin story. And plus, they're both brutal telekinetics that usually kill their enemies, if they get the chance at least. And then the next one is Patrick Bateman versus Ghostface. Well, Ghostface from Dead by Daylight. Them both being killers that are very egotistical and eccentric in the way they act when they kill people, and they both revealing themselves at the end of their respective things. Patrick confessing to his lawyer at the end of American Psycho, and Ghostface is confessing and revealing himself to the entire town before he skedaddles. The next one is Asriel from DC versus Moon Knight. I know a Marvel versus DC matchup, but hear me out. Now, people always say that, oh, Moon Knight versus Batman is a good matchup, but it's not. Moon Knight is magic. He would kill Batman very easily. But Asriel, on the other hand, not only does he also play into the religious aspect, much like Moon Knight, and not only does he have semi-magic ability, he's much like Moon Knight, but he also will kill if he feels like it, like Moon Knight. And they both act similar to Batman in the way they operate besides the brutality. Like Batman! Well, more like Moon Knight. I don't know why I said Batman. But my point stands. Asriel versus Moon Knight is much better than Batman versus Moon Knight. And the final matchup of today is the guy from Nobody versus John Wick. Now, I know John Wick was in Season 9 against James Bond, but my stance is that James Bond did not really make sense as a death battle for him, while the guy from Nobody is basically just John Wick but less skilled. Plus, they both have very similar stories in the way that they're two people that used to be killers for money. As in, John Wick was like a hitman from the mob, and the guy from Nobody worked in the army and wouldn't take prisoners, as that was what he did in the army. And they both quit that life, but are pulled back into killing people due to the mob, well, the Russian mafia specifically, in both of the movies, is attacking their loved ones, i.e., the guy from Nobody getting his family mugged by getting robbed by somebody who works for the Russian mafia, and John Wick's dog getting shot by one of them. And that's about it. Those are just some death battles I really like, and don't worry, I made all the thumbnails in there. And that's all I really want to make this video for. A new video is coming soon, and it's a Roblox one, trust me. So I'll see you guys later.